So in this tutorial, we are going to be doing mug printing, and we are going to print a mug cup for wife and for hubby. So we are going to use our sticker vinyl in gold, and that's the one that we are going to use, and I'll show you some of the materials that we are going to use in this project. So without wasting much of our time, let's get into it. We are going to have two Maggie cups that we are going to print, wife and hubby, both sides. We are going to print them both sides. And apart from that, we are going to have also sticker vinyl in gold. It's Oracal 641. And then we are going to have transfer tape that we are going to use to transfer. And then now we have to cut our wife and hubby. I'm going to cut two wife, two hubby, and I'm also going to show you on my laptop when we are cutting. We are going to do this process together so that you should see. Actually, you have to connect it to your Cricut. You press power on so that should be able to process it, and then you continue on your mat after you have already uploaded on your Cricut design space. So let's press continue. Once we continue, remember guys, you do not have to mirror sticker vinyl. You just press it as it is on the mat. You just place it as it is. You do not mirror it. It's different from heat transfer vinyl that you use for t-shirts. So now our sticker vinyl is cutting, as you can see now on the laptop as well. It will show us once it finishes cutting. As you can see here, it's 60% cutting. So when it's done, we are going to offload it so that we can weed the unnecessary parts that we do not need. Now our Cricut has finished cutting. As you can see, we have two wifey and two hubby. We are going to print them both sides. Now I'm going to take it to my table so that we can be able to weed the unnecessary parts that we do not need, and I'll show you the materials that we are going to use when we are weeding, and I'll cut the wifey and the hubby into 4 pieces. So now we are on the table with our two wife and hubby, and we are going to use our scissor, Cricut scissor, to cut, and our weeder to weed the unnecessary parts that we do not need, and we are going to use our transfer tape to transfer whatever we have printed on our sticker vinyl Oracal 641. So now let me take my vinyl and cut it into 4 without wasting much of our time. I'm doing this to make the process easier for us. So apart from that as well, let me just weed it quickly so that we should see what we have here. So just make sure all the unnecessary parts that we do not need, we have to weed them off. And you can actually make stickers out of this, and you can just be selling the actual stickers so that people should buy. It's one of the small projects or small businesses that one can start at home using Cricut, Explorer Air 2 or whatever. You can buy from Cricut Joy, Cricut Explorer 3. Yes, so let's weed all the unnecessary parts that we do not need. Now I've managed to weed all the 4 pieces. Now I'll have to, as you can see here, 2 wife and 2 hubby. Now I'll have to use the transfer tape. I'll also cut it into 4 so that we should put it on our vinyl. So let me cut it quickly. Now I've cut 4 pieces that we are going to use to transfer the designs from our Oracle 641 to our marks. So this is how we do it. We take the transparent part and we stick it to the Oracle 641 so that we should take the wifey and the hubby off that paper. So this is how we do it. Once you put it on there, you have to take your scraper and scrap nicely so that it blends in well, so that by the time we are taking that transparent transfer tape, the wife should be on the other side. So I managed to put the transfer tape on all the four vinyls, on all the four designs, and I scrap everything nicely and smoothly to make sure that when I peel it off again, we should be able to have our hubby the other side. Like I said, guys, you can actually start a small business at home just doing stickers, because these are stickers that you can actually sell just the way they are. You just cut it nicely, just like I'm cutting here. You just cut it nicely and smartly, and you can be selling it, yeah, online. It's a business tip, guys. Open your minds just the way it is, just like that. You can be able to sell it. So you can create different designs, but now we are just using it for the tutorial to transfer it. But I just want to show you one or two things that you can also do apart from doing the actual project. You can sell it as it is. It is business on its own. So yeah, let's continue so that we should start our printing. Let's start with hubby. Okay, so now I'll just make small cuts so that, as you can see, our marks, they are curvy, they are not straight. So I'm cutting a little bit on the side so that our design, when we put it on the cup, it should relax. It should not have bubbles. I like it doing it this way, but others, they'll prefer to take it off the vinyl paper first and then do it when they have it actually transferred from the other side to the other side. But I like it this way. It works for me. So you can do whatever works for you, but this is what works for me. It works for me better because it doesn't give me tough time, really, because I just know that after a year I have to put it on the mic and it will come out beautifully without any bubbles. The whole purpose of cutting it is so that it shouldn't have any bubbles. It should lay flat on the mic since it's curvy. So let's press it on our mic. So this is how we do it. Make sure you are patient enough and make sure everything lay down smoothly and make sure there are no bubbles. Be patient with it. You do not have to rush anything. Yeah, so just cap it off. Let's make sure everything laid down nicely and smoothly, and then we can start peeling it off. So once we are done peeling it off, you'll see the turn up, how it will turn out to be. It's going to be beautiful, believe you me. Yeah, I love this design. Such a cute thing. You know, you can try, maybe you can do it for your friends who are about to get married and you do not have an idea what to buy for them. Just do something, just create something for them, they will appreciate. Something small, it's still enough. So let's go to the Wi-Fi. Let's cut. Like I've already said, I like it this way. You can choose any other way, but this works for me, the cutting. So now let's just peel it off from the actual paper to the transfer tape. And once we are done, we are going to be able to press it on the other mark as well. Now we are done. Let's put it there and make sure it lays flat and nicely. You do not have to rush it. Make sure you do it the best way you know how, and there are no bubbles. And don't be afraid to cut other parts when it's not flat. Make sure it relaxes. That's the whole point of cutting on the edges, so that it relaxes, since we are using curvy mugs. And after you've done that and you're satisfied, you can now start peeling it off. Yeah, whichever way, as long as your design has laid flat on the mug, it really doesn't matter. And it will turn out so beautifully as well. Let's see our final look. And any parts that are stubborn to come out, you can actually use your weeder to weed it off. Just be careful. Yeah, and when you are satisfied, boom, let everything lie down. And this is our final look. Look, guys. This is beautiful. Oh, so sweet. Hubby and wifey. I love what I just made. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so that you should be the first one to watch my next video when I upload it. Thank you. Stay safe. Bye.